The latest from our daily newsletter at podnews.net. The IAB has announced the final agenda for the IAB Podcast Upfront. The invite-only event takes place on September 9 to 10 and allows media buyers to preview new shows coming from podcast publishers and new ad tech tools. Spotify has expanded music and talk shows to 15 more countries, including Germany, the Philippines and Brazil. The service also has a new look. A number of podcast companies have criticised Apple Podcasts and their new paid subscription service in a piece in The Verge today. Google Podcasts has added your play queue to the web version of the app. Remote recording tool Riverside FM has announced version 2 of their platform. The upgrades include a magic editor, AI-powered video speaker view, transcriptions and an iPhone app. The website has a coupon code as well on there at the moment. Clean Feed is now available on Safari, Chrome, Microsoft Edge and Firefox. Live audio and recording in your browser now works on the default browser in Mac OS, making it the only remote audio platform available on every major browser. They have a free account too. Podcast host Captivate has added a set of features for podcast networks available to all users: network analytics, team management, a network website, and feed drops are all free to Captivate users. I'm an advisor. Fountain, a podcast app on iOS and Android, has released version 0.2.4, which enables boostograms, a way to send a cryptocurrency tip with a message to podcasters, including this podcast. It also includes audio fixes for Android users. The new host of Jeopardy, Mike Richards, is apologising for sexist comments on an old podcast. And Coincidence of the Week. Podnews highlighted Fireside Chat's revised terms of service earlier this week. Today, my access to Fireside Chat has been blocked. Coincidence of the Week. And in podcast news, we misread an announcement about Bad Blood. The final chapter yesterday is actually a brand new podcast looking at the Theranos scandal, and it'll actually be released in a week's time on August the 26th. It's still produced by 3 Uncanny 4 for Sony Music Entertainment though, and we regret the error. Double Elvis release Blood on the Tracks, the John Lennon story today, a deep dive into the story of John Lennon's post-Beatles years in the turbulent, political and violent 1970s, told from the perspective of those who knew him best. Part true crime, part historical fiction. The first 2 episodes went live today. RPG Realms of Peril and Glory is a brand new actual play podcast bringing together the brightest stars from UK and US audio fiction. And Family Businesses Always Have a Good Story, and It Runs in the Family seeks to learn them. A new episode focusing on a Scottish distillery called Arbiki, perhaps. Anyway, that's just been released. Gin, vodka, Scotch, rye, whiskey, and the benefits of treating your team as family are all covered. And that's the latest from our newsletter. For all the links, we're at podnews.net.